So I'm finally ready for the stain, and yeah, all my shells are prepared. As you can see, to run through the shells, there are a few things that I'm worried about. The natural color of the wood is really different from all the other colors. You can see, not sure if it's clear enough. So I'm kind of worried. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the stain results will come out different from the rest. And definitely the part that I don't stain will definitely be different. So I'm not sure how this one is going to turn out. The other one is the snare. The problem with the painter's tape that I use, which is this blue painter's tape, is that the adhesive is too high. So when you take it out, it removes little strips of wood. And not only does that damage the drum, but at the same time, for stains like here, it will remove thin strips of wood with the stain, and that would make it look stripy. So what I attempted to do was to reuse those tapes from my prototype that was still in kind of good quality, hoping that it won't rip off that much wood when I do take it out. But I don't know if it would properly block out the stain when I stain over it. Yep. But of course, one thing that you can always do is the same way you took out the wrap, use a hair dryer and take out the tape slowly. So I'll probably be doing that. Stain I got this FolkArt Mahogany water-based stain. You can see. Yep, I got it from Art Friend, 59ml. Initially I was looking for dyes, but the only dye I could find was I think it was Coron, I can't really remember. But the dye that is found in I think both self-fix and home fix. But the problem with that is actually there's no problem. But I dropped by Art Friend first and I decided to buy this bottle because oh yeah, I remember now. The self-fix one came in a really big bottle, and it was quite expensive. As opposed to this small bottle, which was 59ml, which cost like $3. So I decided to try this first, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll buy the big bottle. Rather than buy the big bottle and if it doesn't work out, then I'll buy the small bottle, which makes less sense. Yep. So I used it for my prototype, and I found it quite good. And so I stuck to it, and for another bottle. Yep. I hope 2 bottles is enough. So the application method for this, I don't dilute it in any way, I just use it completely. I think that's how it's supposed to be used. And there are a few different application methods. The first application method will be to wipe on. So you take a piece of cloth and then you basically wet it with the stain, and then you rub on to the exterior, and then you wipe off the excess. When you wipe on the exterior, you have to wait a few seconds for it to set in, and then you wipe off the excess. You either do that, or you use a foam brush, or a paintbrush, or whatever brush, and you brush it on, and then you wipe off the excess. From my experimentation, if you remember that plank of wood that I tried on, the method that I found to work best was to wipe on the first coat, and then to brush on the second coat with a foam brush. The problem with that was that when I tried the wipe on method on a piece of wood, it was really easy because it's a really small surface. But on my prototype Tom, the bigger surface made everything harder, like the foam brushing and the wiping, and I realized that I needed a bit more practice, and it was only towards the end of actually doing that Tom that I figured out the proper technique. So I hope that this video would shorten that process for you. Yeah. So first up, you have to give it a good shake because it will settle. Not sure which one I should do first. Yeah, a bit of small talk. Yeah. Just pour some out. Start with this one then. Just wipe it free from dust before you start staining. Oh yes, I'm going to start with the logos because the logos are a bit smaller spaced and it's a bit hard to wipe on. So I'm going to use cotton bud to get into all the logos first. Yeah, the reason why I'm using a cotton bud to stain this first is because when I wipe on later, I want to try to avoid these tips because they're really easy to come out. So what I've realized is applying the stain with a saturated medium tool, a saturated tool. Like if I've used this before and I dip in the stain again, I get different results from if I use a clean one, where the clean one would absorb the stain and would leave the drier stain to stain on. When I use a cleaner one, my stain comes on darker and more fuller. While when I use a saturated one, it's more watery, so I think it takes more time to be fully absorbed. And this would make a difference too when you are applying a bigger surface by wiping on. And I think it's good to, if you can saturate the surface first, wipe it on cardboard or something, or your test, and then use the same part for all the drums to be consistent, or use a clean cloth like all the way, which I don't think you have enough cloth. So yep. So next part is a pretty fun part, but a pretty scary part to screw up. I'm going to start with harder to screw up place. There were a few things that I learned. I'll walk you through it as I do it. Hopefully I don't screw up again. So basically you just take a cloth and you dip it in. What I did was just I tied a knot at the end of the cloth. Yeah, you get it. So I've kind of re-remembered the technique once again at the end of the drum, but I guess that will work well for the rest. And I think the secret is light strokes. Like don't rub on too hard, but just like that, and kind of gently wipe it in. There's not a lot of space here for me to continue showing that, but basically like just really gently wipe it across. And don't let it dry and close. Once you use the foam brush, I think it will mask it and give it a more consistent color if you use the foam brush correctly. And so for the foam brush, a very similar technique is you go in one direction following the grain and you just keep smoothing it out. Don't let anything cluster. I'm just going to keep smoothing this out. Smooth it out until no dark clumps form. Like towards the end, when it will start to dry off, you really need to wipe it off so that it slowly fades. Instead of forms a clear end. Yep, and then same thing. Get a piece of cloth and you wipe it dry. Alright, I realize this kind of doesn't work. I think you have to go around the whole drum. That's the only way to make it definitely consistent. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try doing that now. Instead of doing strip by strip, I'm gonna go around the whole entire drum. That the residue stripe doesn't absorb the stain as well. You just touch up the lighter areas, you just really dab a little bit and I just brush across the lighter areas and I just leave it there. So what that's going to do is just going to let that absorb and dry there. I am finally done with the staining. It actually didn't take that long and it was pretty fun to do, and it's not perfect but I guess it looks okay. I finished using the first bottle that I also used for the prototype and the experiments, and I didn't touch the second bottle at all. So if you were to do the same project and you want to get the same stain or at least the same brand, you probably need one bottle. You probably need two bottles actually, because yeah, my toms are all really shallow, and my kick drum too. So yep, if you want to see, it's kind of uneven at some parts, but I think it's not bad. So, oops. Whoop. So, next up is removing the blue tape.